Hello, I'm Professor Larry Nye. I'm in the theater department here at Southern Connecticut State University, and I'm a professor of children's and musical theater and dance movement. Well, when I was younger in the neighborhood, I used to teach the cheerleaders how to perform their routines. And so I became a big movement expert, and then they kept coming to me and asking for advice, and so I guess I was pretty good at it. And then in junior high and high school, I started choreographing the musicals. And they were paying me when I got out of college, and so I thought it would be nice if I could legitimize my career, and so I went into dance and became a professional choreographer and director. Well, it depends on who you call important. I think everybody I studied under was very important. My first professor at Kellogg Community College was Charles Baber. He put me in roles that he had performed while he was in college, and he had said stuff like, "That little sucker Larry is better than I am," and things like that. So he was real encouraging. But he taught me how to be very open with my thinking and my creativity and was very supportive of me. There was another professor there at the time who didn't think that I could direct and choreograph and play the lead in a musical at the same time. And later on, we were doing summer stock together, and she said, "Larry, you're amazing. I encourage you to go on with whatever you wish to make your life out of." So I dabbled in costuming and directing and choreographing and acting and dancing, and so I did a variety of things. But it had to be my early inspiration with those two directors who encouraged me or inspired me or even made me fight harder to prove them wrong or right. So as far as that, but I mean, I've studied with people who have danced with the Martha Graham Company, the Jose Limon Company, the Merce Cunningham Dance Company. So I've studied with a lot of variety of dance company members. So that's my inspirations. Well, I taught at the University of Oklahoma after receiving my MFA from them, and I spent 2 years there as a visiting instructor to help their musical theater program develop. And then I went on to the DeKalb School for the Arts in Atlanta, Georgia, which is a high school for performing arts. And then I went to, where did I go? Coker College, which is in South Carolina, which is a small liberal arts college, and helped them develop their dance and musical theater program. And then I came to Southern. It was great. I did the musical cabaret. I taught creative dramatics and historic dance for actors, and then I started the tap and jazz dance program here. I felt very welcomed. I thought cabaret was quite successful, and I find support from the dean and the president, and I think it's great. I had a really good first year. I did receive a let's see, what did they say? The Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival Meritorious Award for Choreography for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Last summer I did the regional release of The Producers. I directed and choreographed that at the Barn Theater in Michigan. I did Seven Brides for Seven Brothers with them as well. I did an original old-timer which had the star of the American Werewolf in London in it. And then I did the world premiere of Disney's High School Musical for Stage Door Manor up in the Catskills Mountains. I like any show that Bob Fosse has touched or had anything to do with. So it's hard for me to pick one of my favorites, but I do have to say I think Cabaret ranks at the top because it was my first and one of my favorites. The toughest thing here at Southern is keeping up with all of the non-academic work, sitting on committees, filling out school policies, sitting on the faculty senate, being on the school curriculum committee. Those are the things that I don't enjoy as much as I do the creative teaching aspects of my job. But I still enjoy meeting the other professors and working with them and feel like I'm making a difference in the world, but it's not my favorite part. But nothing's too tough here at Southern. Well, I'd like to develop the dance program. I'd like to have a dance studio. That's one of our goals, is to get a new rehearsal space dance studio. But I'd like to put on an annual dance concert every year, and it's very difficult with our demanding schedule in the theater department. But that's one of the goals, is to get these students out working in the business because they're eligible and they have quite a lot of potential to be working out there, and plus to increase what we can offer here at Southern.